We don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't go out to the bars on the weekend. You want to know where we are? Sitting right here, me eating a protein buffin muffin, eating a protein Ninja Creamy ice cream with my girl, watching all of the UFC fights, having the absolute time of our lives every single weekend. Is this peak life right here?
So recently, this guy here has been getting a ton of hate for this buffin muffin incident.
Pregnancy cravings most of the time.
Casey, where are you going with this? Are you A, going to tell everyone you're better than them because you woke up on July 5th without a hangover and you're going to hit the gym and get those gains? Is this peak life? Let's see where this goes.
Because how do
I've seen a lot of videos just kind of getting pissed because it seems like he's sucking himself off for not drinking and not smoking and not doing anything that actually is fun in life. This honestly makes me very happy because people who go to the gym and suck themselves off all the time are the most annoying people ever. And they were flooding the internet at one point, so it's nice to finally see, I guess, the fall of the super annoying gym people. Back around 5 years ago, just think of the most annoying thing ever was just everywhere, and it was so bad. But clutchily, it's finally dying off. Like I said, with this guy getting hate over this. 5 years ago, someone made a video just sucking themselves off about the fact that they go to the gym all the time. People would be sucking them off in the comments and be like, oh, you're so dedicated. This was kind of the era of whenever people were wearing pump covers, which is just an oversized t-shirt that people would wear over a wife beater. And they'd take off in the gym and they thought they were just super cool. Another thing was dry scooping pre-workout. That was pretty cringe. Just everything about it was super cringe, and all the people would just suck each other off online. It was super annoying. The reality of this situation was a lot of these people that would suck themselves off and suck other people off, they weren't really doing much else outside of the gym. A lot of them would be pretty antisocial, not really working, so they'd be pretty broke, and then they wouldn't really be doing that much school stuff. So it's not like they were building towards something. And then on top of that, they all suffered from clop pretty badly. That's just kind of how it was back in probably 2020, 2021, when everyone got really antisocial because of COVID shutdown. And the worst part about all of this, for me, is that I was low-key one of these people too. I never went like full cringe and was wearing the wife beater under the oversized anime t-shirt, but I definitely had some pretty questionable tendencies. Like I've definitely dry scooped pre-workout. Let's just walk through kind of what a day in my life looked like. All right, so freshman year of college, wake up. It's around in between noon and 3 p.m. usually. I do my easy homework for class. I was watching Naruto all day back then. I finished all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden within one semester of college. And then at night, I take my scoop of pre-workout. And yeah, I'd go to the gym for 2 hours, get a pump, and I was just thinking I was the most insane person ever. The reality was, I was just a bum. So I didn't really socialize much besides on the weekends with the few friends I made. I, throughout most of the week, had almost no social interactions, I had no hobbies, no extracurriculars. I was basically just a gross, ugly, fat guy in disguise as an in-shape gym goer. At least I did make some faster gains, so that's kind of nice. At some point, luckily, I woke up to the fact that I can't just be some broke loser with no hobbies, no social skills, that just goes to the gym. I felt like at the time that the gym movement was almost sort of pushing that this was cool. Looking at the gym community now, kind of the fitness space, you can kind of see that a lot of people in the space have also realized that there is life outside of the gym and you don't have to be super cringe if you go to the gym. For example, a pretty big creator is this guy named Sush. And now he's just kind of moved to being a guy who parties in Miami and drinks a ton, but he's also jacked. So it's not like his fitness is gone. He's just jacked and does other stuff now. And then he also helped with this gym brand that I honestly hate called Young LA. So it's like he's got his business stuff going on, and then he's got a huge party lifestyle. So he's got more to his life now than the gym. Another good example is Alex Eubank. He was one of these people that definitely was very into the gym. And now if you look at his stuff, he's just flexing his super luxury lifestyle on us, which honestly, I think is better. Because the whole point of going to the gym is to flex that you have a physique that most people don't have and will never even get close to having. So if you're Alex Eubank and you have that, but a ton of money too, you gotta flex both. And I'm not joking right now. Like I am being very serious. Okay, now that C-Bum is also retired from the bodybuilding space and stuff, he's even making kind of self-help content. Usually I hate a ton, but since he was basically the best at something, I think he's one of the few people credible to make this content, unlike a lot of scammers out there. The point is, there's a lot of scammers out there, so it's kind of nice to actually see someone doing that isn't just scamming everyone. You know, being jacked is still a big part of his brand, but it's not just his whole life. He's not just like, oh my God, I'm jacked, everyone suck me off, which is how it was back in the day. So today, there's clearly a new wave where you can go to the gym, but you don't have to be a loser at the same time. And I really like this wave a lot. A lot of people kind of adopt what they see subconsciously on social media and somewhat bring it into their real life. So whenever there's a trend, like there was around 5 years ago, around I go to the gym, I scroll reels, I watch anime, I have no friends, I got no bitches, it's terrible. That's not the kind of thing that you should be spreading. This new form is a lot more productive, where it's like, I go to the gym, but I have a fire life outside of the gym too. Because if people do that, then you know you're still jacked. You still have the being jackedness of your life, but then the rest of your life isn't horrible. Anyways, I hope y'all like my video. I hope y'all hate the gym. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe and follow me for more tips like this.